Very good afternoon. Is I am audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay,
Good
fine.
afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, okay, fine. So actually our timetable is over on the last day, which were scheduled, but some of the lectures are due to some technical issues we are not possible to conduct. The remaining lectures will be conducting today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So today we got the faculty for the information technology for the management subject, Sri Manish Bose sir, who have a good teaching experience in field of IT. So he is going to deliver today's session on our subject IT for management. Maybe he will conduct today's session on unit number 1. So I welcome to Paul sir in the today's session, and I welcome to all of you also for the joining. So afterwards, some recorded lecture will be shared on the group. So whatever joint student they can attend. Thank you so much. I will request to Paul sir to start the session. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon, friends. Very warm welcome to you, Center for Distance and Education. Myself, Professor Manish Madhavpur, your teacher for M.B.A. Part 1st, Semester 1st, and Paper 5th, Information Technology for Management. I'm audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, audible.
Okay, thank you. Okay, all right. We are going to start with your first lecture for information technology and for management. This is your first unit, information and information technology. Okay, anyone, what is information technology? Yes, I'm going to start with a simple definition of information technology. Before that, what is information technology? Anyone? Friends, I'm audible to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then reply me. Yeah.
Computer storage, networking,
Okay. Okay.
and
Hmm. Information technology is today's necessity. So it is a major component of successful business and organization and manager are accepted to identify opportunity to implement information system to improve the business process. This is a technical type of a definition, but information and technology, these are the two clubbing words, which is information and technology. Today we live in world of technology. Simply when your network is not working, what happened? You are going to an uneasy, seem like you are not breathing. That kind of a situation, it will be happen there. But this important role of information technology, which is it will be start from 1990s. How come? Yes, anyone? Friends, because of internet connectivity. This internet connectivity, which is around to the globe, more than 50 million people in countries around the world have been connected. Internet, which is evolved in 1969, using a kind of research, and in that kind of research, they find the ARPANET, and that ARPANET, which is used for their specific places such as the university and defense in USA. And this your global network, which is work as an internet in 1990s. So this is the travel to the actual what is related to the information technology. Here, the information technology performs high speed, high value numeric computation. These are some of the uh, why we are going to use your information technology. Then here we say high speed. Why we say high speed internet information technology? Because here, for example, when we using some kind of data, the huge data, such like we say Aadhaar card, the Aadhaar card information, every person having its own unique identity using by the Aadhaar card. That kind of an information we gather in India. Similarly here, this kind of data it will be handled by the kind of softwares. That software which is such like we say a big database management system. When we work with that and we get a result, a better result for that, then we say this is a high speed or high volume numeric competition type of an information technology. Then similarly, it is provide a fast, accurate, and inexpensive communication with the between organizations. Why we say this is a fast or inexpensive type of databases? A very simple example today is the people are might be known. This is share market. What is actually in share market? There are thousands of companies are there, and thousand companies data is there. There are lot of data that is processed there. Similarly, that data we get a very fast in manner. Similarly, the storage of each amount of data in easy to access, its small space and allow quick and easy access. Same example for that. When we get a data from actual mm, share market, that data it will be in the form of numbers or figures, but we are not aware about that. What kind of figures is there or what kind of the data it will be. But it is in a chart form. When we see any chart and in that chart we find some its locality, that will be easily we got these things. So it is uh, easily we find and easily we access it. Then next, which is automated semi-automatic business process and manually done it with the task for the information technology. Then the concept of IT. Okay, uh, what is actual the concept of IT? What is information? Information. Anyone? Yes. What is information?
It is a set of data, unstructured or structured data, which is collecting by via the technology.
Okay, nice. But in a simple language, we say the information is nothing but a processed data which is used for making a decision. Whatever you get a better decision when we get that kind of information and we get a better decision related to that. So how come that information is come? Because we having a lot of data everywhere in our day-to routine. There we need a kind of data. Similarly, we process that kind of data. Why we need to process that data? Because the data is nothing but the simple definition of data is, yes, anyone? Yes, what is data? Data is raw facts and figures. Data is nothing but raw facts and figures, and these raw facts and figures are collectively used, that are collectively it is processed. That is nothing but an information, and that information which is used for our daily routine life decision making. For example, you ask your friend, you want to go anywhere vacation or you want to go Goa. and you don't know about the places in Goa, you don't know the how far it is from your place. So definitely you ask your friend how far it is or what places are there and how will I reach that place. That kind of data it will be a raw data because you it is not making a perfect decision for related to that. Similarly, here whatever the data it will be collected by the particular organization and that organization it will be a process data used for the decision making. This information has also been defined as a data that have been put into the meaningful and useful context and communicated to the recipient who use it to make a decision. Information involves the communication receptions and reduce uncertainty, reveals additional alternatives or help element and irrelevant or ones influence individual and stimulate them to the actions. Similarly, here I'm getting an example that we want to reach the Goa, then definitely we need to know how far from your place or what kind of their hotels are there, what kind of their places are there. That kind of things you are known, then you are definitely plan your tour to Goa and you get the better decision there for your tour plan. Similarly, here the different components for your information technology. These are the different components, such as like we say software, hardware, process, communication network, people. These are the different component which is delivered in your information technology. Technology includes hardware, software, database, and communication. Hardware is nothing but a set of devices such as processor, monitor, keyboard, and printer, and that accept data to process them and display them. And software is a set of program that enable the hardware to process related files, tables, relation, etc. And that store data and association among them and network connect the computing resources of the organization and facilities sharing of hardware and software. The organization process and people are integrated part of an IT system. This is related a few component which is work with your information technology. These are the software, hardware, process, people, and communication network. Okay, then hello friends, are you comfortable with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Then we continue the next point. That point, IT application in management. Okay, there are different IT application in management which is used for the business management. So these are the few applications which is used in your information technology, which is as in finance and accountancy, sales and marketing, manufacturing, uh, human resource management, project management, data analysis, education. These are the few which is an application which is used in information technology, and it is in, that impact on your business management with tremendous advantage in the business of cost performance and its ratios better in your organization. So here the finance and accountants this finance and accounting, which is forecasting revenues and determine the best sources and use the fund and managing cash and other financial resources. Yes, any example for the this finance and accounting, any IT application? Yes, anyone? Finance and accounting.
Banking systems, then market systems.
Okay, nice. But example, we use any application, that kind of an application which is used in a day to life in any organization. So like we say, yes.
Tally, SAP
Yes, very
system.
good. Nice. This is Tally. Tally is nothing but an information technology application that is used for your business or organization to better forecasting your revenue or managing cash and other financial sources. So the next, which is a sales and marketing. Sales and marketing, it will be develop new services which use or help and management of various organizations to determine the best location for production and distribution facility. Uh, Here, the sales and marketing, there are many applications, IT applications which you use for the develop your organization, such like we say that's eBay, that kind of sales technology which is used in information technology. The next, manufacturing. And similarly, here the other applications that we use in manufacturing, it is uses using for the processing the customer orders, controlling inventory levels, developing productions and production schedules, and the monitoring product quality. There are many kind of manufacturing applications are there, such like we are say CIM, the computer into manufacturing domain, and as well as CRM, customer relation management type of which is used a better monitoring product quality in your organization. Then next, which is human resource management. Here, the human resource management, which is information technology used to system for the screening applicants and conducting various tests. In HR, there when company need employees or need a kind of technical people at that time, the this type of an application used to the screening the employee and yeah. As per the base of technology, they screening the particular person or employee. Then next, which is in project management. This project manager, many project management softwares or packages are available in market as a they are the using the particular software product. There we are going to produce help to document and report preparations. For example, your Excel is an project management type of tool. This is a very simple tool. Here it will be a put the lot of things in your organizational efforts which is in that. So next, which is in a data analysis. Invest firm heavily use information system to they analyze stock bonds option to provide a better services to their clients. This is a very most part of organizations in the information technology, because without analysis, without data analysis, it will not happen. What kind of growth it will be there in organization? Because that kind of the analytical tools which is used in information technology, it gives these all aspects such like your finance, sales, manufacturing through the only that kind of tools which is information technology which is provide, it is a data analysis. Then education. In education, the role of information technology, it is today's using a technology, it is innovations. Teacher can set up their understudies for future overlap with the electronic device, including the tablets, cell phones, PCs. Thus, they considerable by more information technology is assisting with the forestalling all the more college dropouts also. So similarly, this is the best example. We are going to learn whatever through online mode. See that it is a part of an information technology. Okay. Now we take next part, which is fundamental of computer. Rather than we go to the fundamental computers, You have any doubt regarding this information technology? Anyone? Yes, please. Yes, you have any query? So please update me. What you need, please so update.
No, sir.
No? Okay.
We understand the points.
Okay, thank you. All right, we are going to start with a fundamental of computers. Okay, very simple definition of a computer. Yes, anyone? What is computer? There's so many definitions on computer. What is computer? Then we say, yes, please. Okay, computer is an electronic machine. What is computer as an electronic machine or device which is perform a mathematical and logical operations automatically. This is a very simple definition. What is computer? Computer is an electronic machine or device which is perform mathematical and logical operations automatically. Is it okay? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then why we need the computer or why need the fundamental? Yes, the computer having its own characteristics. Computers having its own characteristics. These characteristics are depend. Okay, the characteristics of computer, that is speed, storage, accuracy, versatility, automation, and illness. So the speed of computer. Yeah, the speed of computer. We are going to measure in the speed of the computer. How we this characteristics, which is a measure through that is. So there, when we are going to manufacture some kind of an, mathematical calculation, we get as soon as result for that. For a very best example, the distance between two planets. Is it possible by human beings distance between two planets? But on the basis of the whatever the data feeding in your computer, that data it will be provided by computer as soon as when we ask the distance between Earth and Moon, that it will be an present in your screen. So the speed which is used, the word here used for the cast of computer on the basis of that the mathematical calculation or logical way of the performing something task, it is speedy. So this is one of characteristics of a computer. Then next, which is a storage. Today's world or today's our world, it is possible to buy this storage because computer have their main memory and auxiliary memory system, and computer can store large amount of data. The data is in depend on what kind of data you have or what kind of data having the organization, and as per they need the storage capacity. Today's storage capacity which is on the need of the organization, it is in a beta or zeta type of an storage is there. Similarly, today's your mobile, we are going to the storage there. The storage is which is minimum in GB. So your storage is huge storage is there. But when actual at the start of 1960s, at they're going to storage few things such like a calculation between one figure type of an one type of figures, and they get the result and they store into it in the form of analog or digitally. So there the capacity which is in 1 MB or 2 MB, that kind of capacity storage is there. But today's storage, computer storage is a very huge type of storage on the basis of the requirement of an organization. Then next, which is an accuracy. The accuracy, that is computer computer accuracy is, it is very high because uh, human being, it will be an making some kind of an errors, but computer is not making errors. That kind of things which is are there. In NASA, they using some accuracy kind of tools when they launch some kind of rockets from Earth, and that calculations or that accuracy is maintained by the supercomputers. So then next versatility. Then computer are very versatile machines. They can perform activities ranging from the simple calculation to performing complex CAD modeling and simulation of navigating missiles and satellites. Versatility in the sense here, the computer calculate simply your simple calculation of your gross and groceries and other calculations such as like your plotting type of a calculation, and or it is using uh, in organization for accountancy, rather than it is used for the perform some complex tasks. It's like in some manufacturing organization they using a CAD or CAM type of modeling. This CAD it will be a using for to making some kind of machinery or gadgets for that. Then also the in versatility they are using uh, the part of your satellite or missiles, navigation of satellite and missile. Then next, which is an automation. Okay, next aspect is an automation. Automation is computer can be programmed to perform a series of complex tasks involving multiple programs. Computer can perform things flawlessly. Means here the automation which is today we heard about your car, it is a fully automated. Means what? The car it will be a fully automated. It is the car navigate itself, or car make few features which is are to deliberate to the uh, driver. So why we using that the automation? The computer can be used, and the simply the automation in your house, automation of your devices in your house, that kind of an automation happen only for because of the kind of an ICs or kind of an computer gadgets. So here the automation which is this is a task involving multiple program or computer can perform thing flawlessly. Then use of computers. Okay, use of computer. Rather than we go to this use of computer, the we take a little history related to computer. The computer which is when computer is invented or computer in market at that time, that two type of a computer or three type of a computer which is are there. So we first was an analog type computer, second was a digital type of computer, and today's it will be a hybrid computer. And the as per the necessity, the involvement of computer it will be there. So the uses of computer on the basis of that. Then the businesses, the first use of computer, that is businesses. The computer have become essential business tool. They are used in every aspects of business operation, including the production, marketing, accounting, and administration. In the past, we discussed related to that. Then next, which is the military application. In military application, the first digital computer with the large and fast mainly performed the scientific calculation often to the support military objectives. Here the best example military application they're using the first CDAC computer, that is our supercomputer Param for the military operations. Then creative art They have also been used entertainment with video games and become a huge industry. Uh, Creative art and here the best examples. Then again today's our gaming world, they use many games to their in video industry. Then robotics. The computer have been used to control mechanical device since they became a small and cheap. Here, this robotics in every industry, they are fulfilled from robotics type of industries. So like from house to the big car making industry. In today we in our house we using the kind of robots. That robot they swap our as swapping and cleaning our houses, as well as the this computer which is give an a kind of an information. The a very good example, this Alexa kind of an computer gadgets are there, and these robotics gadgets which is help to human being to uh, okay. All right, friends. Then next, which is networking and internet. Networking and internet, the computers have been used to coordinate information multiple locations. Here, the networking and internet, it's, I'm telling in your course that the internet connectivity around the globe, more than 50 million people in countries around the world have been connected. So this internet networking, which is in a huge, so internet connectivity around the globe uh, are worldwide on the basis of worldwide web. Okay, then business, the computer have become an essential business tool. They are used in every aspect of business operations, including production, marketing, accounting, and analysis. Same here, we have it is a repeated type of an computer used. Then next, which is the type of computers. Okay, there are different type of computers. Are they can be categorized into ways on the basis of size and on the basis of data handling capabilities. There are one or more type of computers which is there. Mainly we use mini computers in our personal computers in our day-to routine life. But rather than there are the few computers which is are the supercomputer, mainframe computer, mini computer, workstation, and PC computer. Okay. Anyone, what is the basic difference between these types of computers? Anyone? You are using your own PC or you're using your mini computer. What is the difference between those? Yes, anyone?
Yes, the basic difference between all these types, it's a capacity of the compute power actually.
Okay, capacity of compute power.
Compute power, yeah.
So, okay, nice. The first type of this computer, this supercomputer. This supercomputer is a board term of one of the fastest computer currently available, and they are the biggest and fastest computers. The supercomputers are designed such that they can process a huge amount of data, like processing trillion of instructions or data just in second. And this is because of the thousand of interconnected processors in supercomputers. It is basically used scientific and engineering applications such as weather forecasting, scientific simulations, and nuclear energy research. It was the first developed Roger Cray in 1976. This is a first supercomputer developed by the Roger Cray in 1976. But today's Indian supercomputers are there uh, by CDAC and Param 100, that kind of supercomputer, it is available in Indian supercomputer. Next, which is a mainframe computer. Mainframe computers are designed in such a way that it can be support hundreds of thousands of users at the same time. It also supports multiple programs simultaneously, so they can execute the different process simultaneously. All these features make mainframe computer ideal for the big organizations like banking, telecom sectors, etc. And this process high volume of data generally, which is used. So mainframe computers, they are the in 1970 in the mainframe computer which is introduced by the IBM, and this IBM which is introduced for the banking purpose type of mainframe computer. This mainframe computer which is basically perform the organization level, and this is used as the intra type of networking basis. So here this main computer which is introduced by IBM in 1970 is, and then after the mainframe computer it will then improve its capacity. The next, which is a mini computer. Mini computer is medium sized multi-processing computer. In this type of computer there are two or more processors, and it supports 4 to 200 users at a one time. Mini computers are used in places like the institute or departments for different works like billing, accounting, inventory management, etc. It is smaller than mainframe computer but larger in comparison to the microcomputer. Okay. Similarly, the mainframe computer, which is used in big organizations like banking, here this mini computer also used for the billing, accounting, and inventory management in some sort of organizations. Then workstation. This workstation is designed for the technical or scientific applications. It consists of fast microprocessors with a large amount of RAM, and high-speed graphic adapter. This workstation, which is used basically for some kind of designs or some uh, we say picture or images type of information it will be stored, or it give a better result related to that. Today we use some kind of video lectures or some kind of gaming which is high resolution type of activities there. So here the bus station using large amount of RAM, in the sense they are using SSD type of memories they are using, because this is SSD type of memory which is an electronic memories, and this electronic memories which is a very fast than your SATA type of memories. So in workstation which is used for the particular task which is perform very high speed, such like we need to process some kind of videos, then we definitely we need that kind of workstation with a speed graphic adapters. Okay. The next, which is a personal computer, PC. It is also known as a microcomputer. It is basically general purpose computer and designed for the individual use. And it consists of a microprocessor as central processing unit, which is a CPU, and memory, input unit, output unit, and this kind of computer is suitable for the personal work. Okay, these are the types of computers. Yes, any doubt regarding this? Yes, friends?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yes, shall I continue? Okay, then these personal computers, uh, on the basis of data and coupled, there are three types of computers. Already we discussed this: analog computers, digital computers, and hybrid computers. These analog computers, which is invented in 1950s and 1960s, this is purely used for the some kind of calculations, and this calculation which is work on the basis of analog type of a computer. Then next, which is in digital computer. Digital computer, today's this our computer, that is nothing but a digital type of computer. It is process whatever the data in form of zeros and ones, in pulses, in form of pulses, zeros and ones. This digital computer having high speed performance, and it is perform logical operations. So this digital computer, which is converted into the hybrid computer, as the same such as the hybrid, which means the combining two different things similar to the hybrid computer, is combination of both analog and digital computers. The hybrid computers are fast like analog computer and have memory and accuracy like the digital computer. So it has ability to process both continuous and discrete data from working. When accept analog signals as input, then they convert them into the digital form before processing input data. So it is widely used in specialized applications where both analog and digital data required to the process. A processor which use the processor which is used in petrol pumps and convert the measurement of the fuel and flow into the quantity and price is an example of the hybrid. There are many hybrid computers which are using as an gadgetry in our day-to-day life. Here, using both type of memories, so it's like we say SSD, your SATA type of memories in a hybrid computer, as well as the RAM, which is are using both basis of that, so the speed of computer is more than the other type of computers. Okay, so next, which is components of digital computers. These components of digital computer are our this is nothing but an architecture of a computer, a simple architecture of a computer. How computer it will be an work with its architecture. This is nothing but a component of an computers. This digital computer can be broadly classified in collection of components. These are input unit, central processing unit, or output unit. This is the simple architecture of your computer, and this is using on the basis of these three parts. First, which is input devices. Second, which is central processing unit. That central process unit, which is control unit. This combination of control unit and arithmetic logical unit, and it is process data through the memory unit, and that is nothing but your central processing unit, CPU. And next component, which is an output device. This is a simple architecture diagram of an computer. The input unit, the computer need to receive data and instruction in order to solve any problem. Therefore, we need to input the data and instruction into the computer, and the input unit consists of one or more input devices. The keyboard is the one of the most commonly used input device. Other commonly used input devices are the mouse, scanner, microphone, joysticks, and light pen. All the input devices perform some functions such like they accept the data and instruction from the outside world, convert it to the form that computer can be understand, and supply the converted data to the computer system for the further processing. Here related to the input unit, when we simply use your keyboard, when we use your keyboard, we strike on any key, such like we say A. How will that information, which will be a convert? Yes, anyone? When we use a computer, at the time we're using your keys, such as like we say few function keys are there, or your keys, alphabet keys are there. We strike on that alphabet A or any alphabet. This information, it will be converted to in form of signals, and that signals which is are convert into the form of the computer can be understand. It is there the few languages which is used for converting this. When we work with an English simple language, that English language which is converted into the assembly language, that assembly language convert into machine language, and machine language again converted assembly to your English language. So this is a converting process in your computer. This through we say put a something into the your processing. So central processing unit is CPU, the control unit CU, and arithmetic logical unit ALU of the computer are together known as central processing unit CPU. The CPU is like a brain perform. It function of performing calculation. It take all decisions and controls all units of a computers. All units of computers. Central process unit with the clubbing with two components, which is R control unit and other which is the arithmetic logical unit. When simply we will work with your computer and we given some kind of state sentences for your mm, program, and at the time you are performing something, then this control units you, which is converted in sentence as it is, but we need some kind of calculation, then that definitely that time we using the arithmetical unit. This arithmetical unit perform some kind of an calculation. So this is a clubbing of two parts, which is CU and ALU, that is known as central process unit. Okay, any doubt? You have any query? Yes?
Sir, just one thing I wanted to clear.
Please.
So for central processing unit, it also comes with the logical board, that is what we called the motherboard actually.
Okay.
So that comes under which section actually?
This motherboard, uh, it is central processing unit part. So
Okay.
it is a clubbing of this both CU and ALU. So it is you are going to mount it. Motherboard is here the circuit board. That circuit board mounted
Yep.
all things which is in your central processing unit. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Then memory systems. By memory systems, we mean some storage device along with the information on how to manage and control the storage devices. A computer system need a memory to store the data and instructions for processing. Whenever we talk about the memory of computer system, we usually talk about the main or primary memory. This, this secondary, also called the storage device, is used to store data and instructions and result permanently and for future uses. Okay, units of memory. A computer system uses binary numbers to store and process data. A computer system uses a binary number to store and process data. The binary, which is digits 0 and 1, and which are the basic units of memory, are called bytes. And these bytes are grouped together to form words. A 4 byte or bits word is called nibble, and the example for nibble are 1001, 1010, or 010. A 2 nibble words that 8 bits word is called byte. For example, again we say 01000110, that kind of an nibble which is present, and it is look like a standard unit of byte are grouped together to make a bigger chunk or unit of memories. The computer bytes is the smaller unit and means a set of 8 bits. Higher units are in a kilo, mega, gigabytes. Here the units which is are related that one character is equal to 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. 1 kilobyte is equal to 1024 bytes, and then this 1 kilobytes which is 1 megabyte, it will be 1024 kilobytes. Similarly, 1 gigabytes is equal to 1024 gigabyte megabytes. Then 1 terabyte is equal to 1024 gigabytes, and 1 petabyte is equal to 1024 terabytes. These are this is actually the bit which will be converted 8 bits which is converted into that 36 or 64, then its chunks which is are measuring in that kind of units, which is we say kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, exabyte, zettabyte, and yottabyte. The highest capacity of that is yottabyte. So a memory system consists of two main groups of memories. These are the primary memories and secondary memories. In when we see same uh, the motherboard, when जर तुम्हाला motherboard माहित असेल तर त्या motherboard वर काही slots असतात आणि त्या slots वर IC chips इनक्युबेट्स केलेलं असतं. That IC chips is which is in look like an strips that chips that is we say primary or secondary type of memories, and these memories are volatile and non-volatile type of memories. When we say it is primary, this primary consists of some chips either on motherboard or a small circuit board attached to the motherboard. This built-in memory allows CPU to store and retrieve data very quickly, and this built-in memory is called main memory. There are two types of built-in memory. First, which is non-volatile memory, and other which is a volatile memory. When we say non-volatile memory, this is nothing but your read-only memory, that is ROM. As the name of specify, there is no way to changing the non-volatile, and addition the data in them cannot be changed. Putting the data permanently into kind of memory is called burning in data. One of the main reasons the computer needs the ROM is that the help in knowing what to when the power is first turned on, and it contains a set of startup instructions that check to see that the rest of memory is functioning properly and look for the operating system and hardware devices. They are the type of ROM like PROM, EPROM, EEPROM, which can be programmed after manufacturing. Here, this ROM, non-volatile memory, when as soon as you are going to start your computer, what happened? Anyone? Yes? Hello? As soon as you are going to start your computer, what action it will be are there? Some actions it will be are there. So it's like it check your
Startup.
keyboard. Okay, startup. That startup which will start from your keyboard. It
Yep.
will start check your hard disk section, or it check will be then the whatever the your additional device it will be added to your computer. This is happened by only because of that kind of memory. This ROM memory, it will be a check all configure related to your computer, and uh, then it is look for a operating system, and this operating system, it will be an continue for your next program. Similarly here, this ROM, which is used for volatilely non-volatile type of a memory. Then volatile type of a memory, RAM, random access memory. The memory that can be changed is called RAM. The purpose of RAM is hold program and data. The information can be read of a RAM chip and written to it when computer switched off. Any information stored in RAM is lost, that is, memory is volatile, and RAM is also called read-write memory or user memory. It is used to store user program and data. So friends, this random access memory, which is as a volatile of memory, when actually we work with your computer, the few work, it is not directly stored in your secondary storage. It is stored into this volatile type of memory, and this is fetched by your cache memory, and this cache memory is stored in your secondary store. So the very important work here, when we work with your computer, definitely we save our work when you are going to perform some kind of a presentation or write something. At that time we are using control S, or we save our file. What is the necessity of that? Because of when actual your data, it will be stored in a secondary, it is not directly stored in secondary storage. It is stored in first your volatile memory, and then afterwards your secondary memory. And when,
I'm agree.
yes, is it time up? Hello friends, is it time up?
Sir,
I'm not getting you. Your voice is not audible. Shall I continue or stop here?
continue, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Second, you can continue.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Uh, we got to this point, uh, how RAM it will go volatile, or why it is volatile type of a memory rather than your non-volatile memory. Okay. Then we come to the next memory, that is your secondary memory. This is are also known as auxiliary memory or backup storage device. These are the slowest memory in memory hierarchy. They are very cheap and are used in bulk, usually in gigabytes. These are normally used for the storage, the big programs and huge software. The secondary memory is a permanent in nature. That is, the information stored in this device is not lost unless specifically deleted. Secondary storage. So this secondary storage device, being a permanent in nature, can also be used in transportation of data from one computer to the another. This is not a kind of a volatile memory. It is a permanent type of memory. It is this memory which is used on the basis of some kind of magnetic disk, as well as hard disk, and this storage is more than your volatile memories. This magnetic disk is a rigid plastic disk coated with the oxide for easy magnetization, and the working principle is similar to the functioning of the gramophone records. Magnetic disk in here this here the second storage memory you people are aware, you are known about that. The secondary storage will be an two type, your SSD and SATA type. Yes, anyone know what is the difference between these secondary memories? Yes. Friends, the difference between those the SSD or SATA type of that memories which is used as a secondary memory, and this magnetic disk, why magnetic disk is replaced to the other things. Now today, our yes, today we
So
using that kind. Please, Rakesh, please.
yeah, I think
Mhm.
the SSDs and the SATA disk, the main difference is the time taken to process the data, which is the which we can call the speed actually. So main
Okay.
that is the thing. Yeah.
What kind of mechanism used in both? Yes, do you know?
Uh, no, sir.
Okay, here the we going in a SATA, they're using a platters, and the platters which is they're using a head to read that platters. So it's like in magnetic disk we using this diskettes, such as like they're using a platters, and that platters read by the head. So that's why your SATA hard disk are slow rather than your SSD. SSD is electronic type of an secondary memories, and this there is no any kind of platters. This is directly get your data in form of one and zeros in electronic pulses. So here this magnetic disk is replaced to your SSD. Huh? Okay. So this magnet disk is a rigid plastic disc coated with the oxide for easy magnetization, and the working principle is similar to the functioning of the gramophone records. And sound waves convert into electromagnetic signals and stored on the record surface. And while playing, the reverse process occurs. The magnetic disk data stored in the form of magnetic spots and the magnetic disk in a pack of many plastic disks, and these disks are placed together over one another to form a hard disk. And one magnetic disk pack may be consist of 5 or more disks which can be used for both the side. All these disks are covered by metallic shield to form one hard disk. Then hard disk is a magnetic disk on which can be stored computer data, and hard disk hold more data faster than floppy disk. Uh, in that uh, the, the floppy disk which is introduced when the data will be not in a huge banner, that floppy disk a single magnetic tape type of an disk, and this disk used to store uh, uh, such like any billing system or any billing type of a record which is kept in that floppy disk. Its capacity is not better. So here the capacity is 20 MB or 10 MB type of a floppy disk was there, rather than today's. Here we using a pen drive. The pen drive having a high capacity type of a pen drives are there. So here, the read-write heads are attached to single axis arms, so they cannot move independently. Each platter has a same number of track, and the track location that cuts across all platters is called cylinder. The hard disks are less portable than the floppies, although it is possible to buy removable hard disks. Then compact disk, read only memory. This is your CD-ROM. Today's CD-ROMs are also not using by the peoples because of your pen drive. It is outdated CD-ROMs, but CD-ROMs means a compact disk, read only memory, and are also known as optical disk. Okay. So friend, here we are going to stop. We'll meet in next session of information technology. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You have any doubt? You have any doubt, please? Are you something you want to ask regarding this?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.